As some of you might know, we've been on the road in Patagonia for over 20 days now, and for the final leg of this adventure, we are heading to some of the most epic landscape on Earth. You know what they say? Saving the best for last. Glaciers, turquoise waterfalls, dramatic mountains, and plenty of wildlife, including some very cute penguins.
I think we can stay here for the whole day. Just leave me on this island already.
Join us on this final stretch of our Patagonia adventure, so sit back, grab a drink, and enjoy. We have arrived at the glacier town of El Calafate. This is probably the town that I look forward to the most this time coming to Patagonia, just because we finally get to see the glacier. It's almost like a dream come true, you know? In my childhood, I always dreamed about seeing the glaciers in Antarctica, but close enough, we're here in Patagonia to see the glacier. Now, since tomorrow we're gonna go on the glacier trekking tour, so today our goal is actually to get prepared, explore around the town, first of all, and also get prepared for our trekking tomorrow, maybe buy some supplies, some gears as well, and also learn more about the glacier today. I've actually got a mission just because El Calafate, the name Calafate, is actually apparently referring to a special type of berry that really blossoms in this region of Patagonia. It is very unique to this region, so that's why this city is actually named after this particular berry. And there are many ways you could try it, maybe at restaurants. Sometimes they will spread out on a jam, and also in some places they even made it into an ice cream. So that's why that's our first goal today.
Wow,
I think this is the iconic one. See, they've got Calafate berry ice cream. A lot of people actually order that. And there's also different kinds of frambuesa, which in this region is super popular. Usually ice cream store, the scoop is like a scoop, like circular, you know. But here, the thing that they're scooping on is flat. So they're kind of like piping the ice cream into this like long column kind of thing and just stack it on top. And also I can see the ice cream here is more stretchy as well. It's like Turkish ice cream in a way. And now she's like fixing the edges just to make sure it all stick nicely to the cone.
Gracias.
Wow, I think this is one of the best ice cream I've had in South America as a whole, because it's like, look at that. I feel like it's a little bit like blueberry, but it's more like this like tart, bitter flavor.
Because of ice cream, it looks like Justin put lipstick on his lips. It suits you.
What? No.
From Korean drama.
No. I know girls like big lips.
After 5 minutes, Justin ice cream. My ice cream.
Did you even eat at all?
I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying.
1 million years later. Oh my god, Alina took half an hour to eat the ice cream. Almost our camera, no more battery. I feel like I used 2 seconds to eat 50% of the ice cream just now.
I couldn't finish it. At the end, I give up to Justin.
Yeah, I was saying I used 2 seconds to finish your 50% ice cream.
We've all heard the bedtime stories of Santa climbing down chimneys. But let's be honest, who even has a chimney these days? So maybe Santa does things a bit differently now. Rappelling down buildings, breaking through windows, and sometimes smashing a laptop, hard drives, and suddenly all your files are gone.
And honestly, it doesn't even have to be Santa. You could be accidentally dropping your SSD into your bowl of soup. Or maybe you format the ROM disk at 2 AM at night. The point is, shit happens and it's easy to lose your files. So that's why the sponsor of today's video might actually save you from a full-on meltdown one day. This right here is one I show recovered for Mac Data Recovery. It is the #1 tool in the industry for data recovery for Apple users. The moment you open Recovered, it uses AI technology to scan through your drives, and you'll be surprised how quickly it does this. And you can even find some of the files that you thought were lost forever. You get up to 99.5% success recovery rate, and it's fully compatible with the new macOS 26 ecosystem. So whether it is your internal drives or external SSD, HDDs or SD cards, Recovered is ready to handle it all. And if you're a creator, good news, it also supports Final Cut Pro, Logic Pro, ProRes, HEIC files, you name it, Recovered supports it. And even design and engineering softwares, the files come back clean and without any corruptions. And for full-time travelers like ourselves, our footage is literally our treasure, our core memories, so losing them feels more painful than losing our luggage because no money can replace them. So yeah, next time your footage seems to disappear, just give OneHR Recover a try. You might just be able to save your project in time. As usual, link in the description. Now let's get back to the video. This region is special for food.
For Calafate berry.
Apart from the berry, look behind you.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is actually the iconic dish here in this Patagonia region, lamb, just because there are a lot of sheep farms around Patagonia, and this is a special way of cooking it, which is like a spit lamb. So you can see they kind of opened the lamb into half, like a butterfly they call it, and they grill it so that the meat is super tender and still juicy inside. Also, for some reason, in this town, there's so many street dogs, like really cute ones. Look at this guy. I don't even know what he's doing. He's like stretching or doing yoga.
He's enjoying his life.
Yeah, look at him. He looks like the meme dog. He looks like Dogecoin, that dog, the Shiba.
So cute.
We've made it to the next destination, but before we go, I want to show you how windy it is. Do you hear that?
The door is
The
moving.
door is moving on its own. A lot of people actually say when you come to Patagonia, you need to watch out when you open the door, just because the wind here can get up to 130 kilometers per hour. It means that if you're not paying attention, your door could and then just snaps, you know? It's so dangerous. And even some people say you need to put your handbrake down when you park, because otherwise the car could automatically move. It's that strong wind. And we're close to the southern tip of it. But yeah, I better get out or get in, because like, otherwise. Okay, let's go. Oh my goodness, so windy. I feel like my hair is like wearing a wig, you know? It's like my hair gonna get blown off.
I just opened my mouth and all sand go inside.
We have arrived at our next destination, which is Lago Argentino, which is Lake of Argentina, because this is the biggest lake in the whole of Argentina. They say the size of this lake, it's almost like an entire Hong Kong.
I'm lying down. I'm lying down, babe.
Alina never listens to me when I talk. You can see the color is almost like Australia, like Western Australia that we went. The color is so blue. And they said that the water is this color is because apparently inside the glacier, when it melts, there's something called a glacier flour, which is like a substance that kind of makes this water very turquoise, milky color. Alina's like, are you done talking already? Look at her. Oh my goodness. So our next stop today is the Glacier Museum, and we already got tickets just now. A standalone ticket is 20k, but if you want to go to Ice Bar together, then it's 40k in total, which is the option that we go for. So we're gonna go and check out the museum now, and we're gonna learn more about the glacier that we're gonna go tomorrow. So hopefully we're more prepared. And after that, we're gonna go into an ice bar that is negative 15 degrees inside. You need to wear gloves, jacket, and all that, and the staff's gonna serve you drinks inside, so it's gonna be really cool. I like this museum. Inside there's so many like real demo of like how they actually look like and so many features and stuff. I just learned that an iceberg is actually a big part of ice that is broken in from the glacier and separate. It's like a mini island drifting away. It can be like kilometers in length, and what you see on the top is only 10% of the total mass of it, so it can be a lot bigger. Oh wow.
You want me to move, but don't do any cash movements.
Wow, that's amazing.
Wow, we're in a ice cave.
Oh wow. Wow, so cool.
It would be nice if I can see you here. Oh.
Wait, did we teleport to somewhere? Wait. Now it's glacier bar time, means that inside it's gonna be negative 15 degrees, and there's a bar inside this museum that's gonna serve us drinks. Inside, basically like a mini freezer. Wow, they even provide winter clothing. Here, there's like a whole wardrobe, you can choose your clothes. And also I think they provide gloves as well to mimic the actual look inside a glacier that we're gonna go tomorrow. So this is like a prep for us.
Because minus 15 is actually really cold.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh.
Perfect, thank you.
Wow, so cold.
Whoa.
Real winter.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear.
What did you ask for?
Jingle bell the sound is oh so dear.
Wow.
Frosty snowman is all around.
Aha, Calafate, liquor.
Reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. Climb down the chimney at the speed of light while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing, just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
Defrosting.
Just now we went to the Glacier Bar, and that's probably the highlight of this museum so far, just because inside is damn cold. It's really cold inside. And then they were pouring us this drink and pouring it into a cup that is made with ice as well. So there is like an ice cup, and also there is a shot glass. So Alina had the liquor, and after she already, and then I had the normal Coca-Cola, so I was fine. I was just vibing.
To be honest, we're vibing there also because we want to get warmer, because there is -15. It feels so damn cold that our fingers now is still like frozen.
I think that is actually a good thing that we're going to this Glacier Bar today, because it gives an expectation of tomorrow how cold the trekking is going to be. So I think we now have to head back to town and get some gloves at least for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, then we went back to town to find a local winter gear rental store, because a lot of people do glacier trekking here, right? So we just assumed that there had to be a store at least. And surprisingly, it is quite affordable to rent it here. It only costs around $15 for 2 gloves. And you guys know I love food, right? On this trip, the thing that I really miss is authentic Asian food, because it's really hard to come by in the Patagonia wilderness. And guess what? We found a Korean restaurant that is highly rated in El Calafate, so we are feasting. Wow, look at the bibimbap. It looks so authentic, like, and it's in stone pot as well. And it comes with like gochujang, kimchi, and all the other stuff as well. Thank you. And I ordered the bulgogi. It looks super authentic as well. Seaweed soup, kimchi, and also all the other banchans, and with rice. Good morning to a freezing cold day here in El Calafate, and today is finally the day that we're gonna go on the ice trekking. So we're actually already at the entrance of our tour operator this time. So we're going with Hielo y Aventura, which is a very reputable ice trekking tour company here, and there are a lot of tours as well. So they're gonna take us to the starting point, which is a ferry port, and from there we're gonna take a ferry in front of the big glacier, and then after that we're gonna start hiking the glacier itself for 4 hours.
Let's go.
Should be a fun day.
Our driver, remember, we are in the bus number 22.
So from the town just now of El Calafate, we actually took a shuttle bus for around an hour to 2, and after we arrived at this ferry port, which is where we're gonna start sailing across the lake and to the starting point of this mini trekking. For the entrance ticket at the Glacier National Park, it costs around 45,000. Which I already bought online in advance, so we've got tickets just now. Okay, we are officially starting this trekking. So now we're actually gonna trek to the glacier. And for you to continue on this hike, apparently you need gloves because the glaciers could be very sharp. Also helmets as well.
This is our view already. We just started the hike, but we already can see almost everything. So pretty here.
This is the famous Perito Moreno glacier, which is exactly the reason why we came to this town. And the special thing about this glacier is that it is constantly moving. That means that every day it moves for around 2 to 3 meters in front. So it keeps growing. But at the same time, the amount of ice throughout the years are exactly or more or less the same, just because at the back of this, the snowy mountains are adding snow to the back of this glacier, whereas in the front, it's melting. So more or less, the total amount is in equilibrium. Wow, we are just at the starting point of this glacier. And it's already so nice. I cannot imagine going inside within the glacier. It's gonna be even better.
Just now, the guy in the bus, he actually said that we need to enjoy this view, because so many people, they come here and they immediately start filming everything. But he actually said you need to put down your phone and just enjoy each other, because later when you come back at home, you will see this photo and you remember this amazing memory. So they said we need to kiss quickly. Yay!
So I noticed a lot of you who watch our videos mainly come for travel inspirations, and some of you even said that we inspire your own content creation journey as well. So if you're thinking of getting into content creation or want to upgrade your filming setup, today's sponsor Ulanzi might be a great help to you. Ulanzi makes some of the best camera accessories out there, from solid tripods and magnetic mounts, quick release plates and grips, to LED lights, lens filters, and so much more. Basically everything a creator of photography might need, they have it. Sure, of course you can always grab a random cheap tripod online, but if you want something that is going to last long, Ulanzi is a great website for it. So we personally film everything on our DJI Osmo Pocket 3 and also iPhone, and these are some of the Ulanzi accessories that we have. So first up, we've got the Ulanzi Photography Tripod Ballhead 360. We picked this one just because Patagonia has some of the craziest wind we have ever experienced, so we need a tripod that actually is solid enough so they won't fly away. And secondly, we've got the Ulanzi MagSafe magnetic phone holder, which makes it very quick and easy for you to mount your phone on any tripod, which is perfect if you keep changing setup on the go. As for the Osmo Pocket 3, we've got the expanded adapter, which basically let us attach a bunch of different accessories, including this backpack mount. And because of this adapter, we can easily film those POV hand-free shots to give you a different perspective. All the gears are built to last and designed specifically for content creators. So whether you're just starting your content creation journey or you're a pro who want to upgrade your camera accessories, Ulanzi pretty much has every camera accessories you can ever imagine. So I'll leave the link in the description as usual. Now let's get back to the video.
Wow, this must be glacier water straight from the glacier, so should be very fresh, no?
They said we can drink this water. Try.
Who said?
The guide?
Really?
Yeah, he
It
said
is?
you can drink water from glacier. Looks like you've been separated in different bus. You don't remember nothing.
I fell asleep in the bus. Wow, it's so pretty here. How can glacier be so many different colors? He was saying like the top part of these is more white. It's because it's more exposed to sun and it's more airy. There's more oxygen inside, so it's easier to reflect the sunlight. But whereas the ones underneath, where it's not exposed to sun, those are darker color because apparently, like, you know, sun rays, there are many different spectrums of colors, like red color, yellow color, blue color. But blue color actually sips into the ice the furthest, apparently. So that's why it's so dark blue color, like the ocean. And you can see like the crystals inside, deep inside this ice as well. Like you can see, it's transparent, you look inside. There's like many spider webs inside.
Yeah,
now.
that's true, so pretty.
This is our another stop point. We're just wearing this kind of crampons and walking with them. It's not easy, but
It's so fun. It's like lazy walking, you know? You just need to be lazy walking. Like, you just let gravity do its work and just like let it kind of like step the ice so that you're extremely stable. Even just now when I go up slope, you just have to be lazy. And just put your legs down and immediately you become super stable. Technically, we're not supposed to use our phones. Some guy, 1 minute into the hike, already dropped the camera somewhere in the gap.
so much ice here. We're literally walking on top of the ice. It's like in a fridge, you know? There is a lot of ice, usually in a fridge, for you to like drink coffee together. It's just like... See guys, here is a lot of water, really pure natural water. So the guide said we actually can try it.
Ooh, that's so tasty. Actually.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So fresh, yeah.
Yeah, and you can see how deep this
I'll drink more.
because you didn't drink since this morning at all. You have 2 liters.
I didn't even bring 2 liters of water.
Exactly, can top up here.
2 minutes.
Ice cold.
Alinka. Alina. Turn back.
Water here is much better than bottled water.
I agree.
With the voyage coming to an end, the crew prepared a whiskey table at a designated spot, and then he climbed to the top of the hill to harvest some centuries-old ice with an axe for a proper, well-earned glass of cold whiskey.
Okay. Be careful. It's full of water here, okay? Congratulations!
Cheers. With pure ice. Strong? What are you eating? This is your lunch? What is this?
Kimbap.
Wow.
From the same Korean restaurant yesterday. We got some takeaway because we smart. Takeaway for lunch here. And this is the viewpoint. Best viewpoint ever, no?
What's a nice viewpoint to eat
Okay,
kimbap?
this is my number one viewpoint in the world so far.
Wow.
Nothing beats a view like this.
Yes, yes. Yes, perfect.
Wow! So guys, today we are continuing on our last leg of our Patagonia road trip, and today we're actually going to cross back into Chile to go to one of the most famous attractions here in Patagonia, Torres del Paine. Originally, our plan is actually to do the W track, which is a 4-day, 3-night hike, but unfortunately, because last time at Mount Fitzroy, you know, I hiked for 10 hours and my legs are pretty dead, and I'm really scared of hiking, having that feeling again, and I'm still a bit injured. So that's why today, instead of doing a long hike, we're just going to drive into the national park and stop by a few attractions, and yeah, just enjoy the view from the car and just, you know, enjoy the last bit of Patagonia. Also guys, forgot to mention, there's actually the cabin that we've been staying in Calafate the last few days. It's just in the middle of nowhere. You can see it's so quiet surroundings as well. Just a cabin, wooden cabin in the middle of nowhere, and it's so cozy.
So cozy. And just now when we go out, there was so many spiders inside our shoes, inside our backpack when we start packing, and they just like run everyone like It was so scary. And now we technically already pack everything inside our car. See, there is a second seat. It's like completely full with our clothes, and I'm so worried that there is gonna be spider, because there was a lot of spider just now in our clothes, and we probably some of them take away.
Just to show you what a typical border crossing looks like in Argentina and Chile. We're just in the middle of nowhere. You look at the surroundings here. Absolutely nothing. And there's a border crossing here. Just now we just drove a lot of gravel roads and we finally arrived at this border crossing. It's super easy. We just give them our passport and like the permits for the car and everything. And now it's all sorted out and we're good to go.
No horns. Yeah, these are no horns.
It's so fluffy.
Why they're so pretty? Why so cute? Why so cute? Oh, these are with horns. Why they look so different than normal areas? The normal shape.
We have just arrived in Torres del Paine National Park, which is the most famous attractions here in Chile, in the Patagonia. And the reason for that is because this is actually the trekking capital of Chile, where there are lots of different tracks here, including the most famous one, the W track, which is a 4-day, 3-night hiking track. Also the fact that it's a wildlife haven here, so there are lots of guanacos walking around. And it's also the most common place where you can see pumas in the wild as well.
People say Torres de Paine is the windiest spot you can find in Patagonia. The wind can get up to 130 kilometers per hour, and that's how strong it is. You can see the sign at the entrance, it's a strong wind. So today, the plan itself is actually very easy. We're just gonna walk to the waterfall, maybe it's like 2 or 3 minutes from here. And after that, we're gonna walk for 1 hour to another viewpoint that is much prettier. It's gonna look at another mountain. Today is considered weak already. See the wind?
Is this weak? What does it mean hard then?
I don't know, it's just weak here. It's only 30 to 50 kilometers per hour today.
But anyone can move it, no? Yes, I can move it too.
Don't move it. It says green, it means safe, which is 30 to 50 kilometers per hour. 50 to 80 kilometers per hour, it's please go with caution. And 80 plus is do not pass.
Wow. Cannot imagine.
Yeah, it's
The wind is probably blow away if you're going there.
Well, so satisfying. That is like one of the best view I've ever seen. Guanacos in front of snowy peaks, glacier. What a dream shot. So beautiful here. That is so turquoise.
I thought it's gonna be like a normal waterfall, like usually, you know, from the top to bottom, but it's so
not
different.
typical.
That's so cool.
And why is the water so turquoise? And look at like how deep that waterfall drops. Wow,
So
it's like a painting, no?
So transparent water.
Oh, you can actually literally see past the waterfall to see the rocks. It's crazy.
Wow. Feels like it's a ice water, you know, because of this kind of color. Feels like it's a ice melting and going downwards. Looks amazing.
So the reason why it's so turquoise water is because these water are directly from the glaciers, and in the water there's some substance called glacier flour, and basically these are very small particles that are grounded into very small because of glacier crushing the rocks. So it's like just kind of like rubbing. There are so many of these small particles that goes into the water. When there is sun, it kind of reflects. So that's why yeah, it's like very milky turquoise water. This has to be one of the top 10 waterfalls I've seen.
I agree. Well, I guess, guys, this is why people usually come to Patagonia, to see this majestic view with the mountains. Even in the winter, looks so stunning. So see right here, from this waterfall, you can actually walk to the next viewpoint. There is a trail like this one, and I think it's gonna be around 1 hour, and we'll see some beautiful place.
And the place that we're going is actually overlooks the Cuernos del Paine. So Cuernos means horns in Spanish. So basically this mountain has a big horn. So we're gonna go to that viewpoint. It looks so beautiful in the photos. So let's see, in reality. I think I have high expectation, given this is so beautiful already. Wow, that really looks like a horn.
Which one?
That one. It's like an Aries horn. It's imagination. Where is your imagination?
I don't see.
Creativity.
Wait, which one? Which one is a horn?
Like this. Like this.
Horn of who?
Don't know. Horn. Don't know. It's horn. Mountain horn. Looks like it.
Someone tell you you believe.
What's going on here?
You said it's a horn.
Yes. That's my girlfriend.
It's not horns. It's a piece.
Huh?
Piece. Oh, now it's covering.
And where are the other
But
fingers?
it's a piece.
Where are the other fingers?
What?
What about these ones?
No exist. Don't look. What tak?
Hi.
If there is a horns, where is a head?
In front. You don't see? I see.
Fingers in front. You don't say. I see. You meet the most unhikeable woman in the world.
Unhikeable. Do people hike
Unhikeable.
on you?
Most unhikeable woman in the world.
Unhikeable.
Yes, I'm so unhikeable. If you want to go to the hike, don't ask me to go with you.
Yes, that's
If
why I
you
went
want to go
alone.
to the hike, don't call Alina. Leave me alone. Leave me at home.
Oh my god, you walk like you're drunk. Can you walk in a straight line, please?
I cannot. It's wet everywhere.
So from the waterfall just now, we continue walk for maybe around 30 minutes each, and we have arrived at this viewpoint here overlooking Mount Cuerno. And you can see there are two pointy tips, so that's why they call it like a horn. And it's actually right in front of this massive lake. It's called Lago Northern Squash. Yeah, I think it's a Norwegian name because it's named after a Norwegian explorer at the time. But you can see the water here is extremely turquoise, almost like unreal. Like someone poured some Gatorade inside. It's just so colorful. It's like the kind of color that you tune up saturation all the way again in your photos. It's just so beautiful here.
It's like that place that you hike for 10 hours, but you're supposed to see this kind of thing. But here you just hike for, not even hike, just walk for 1 hour and you already see this beautiful mountains, beautiful lake. And oh, this kind of Patagonia picture in my mind was when I decided to come here.
Alina just now walked for 10 minutes. Oh, enough. Oh, let's turn back already. Oh, so tired. Oh, let's turn back already.
Cannot,
But
they
still,
cannot know.
This is the kind of Patagonia view that I was expecting.
I didn't know here was gonna be lake. I thought here gonna be just like a mountain view, but yeah, it's really pretty.
I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way.
After Torres del Paine, we continue driving south to our next city, Punta Arenas, where most people either start or end the Patagonia road trip here. We've arrived in the city of Punta Arenas, and this is actually the biggest city in southern Chile. The reason why we're in Croatian restaurant is because apparently Punta Arenas many years ago in the 1800s, a lot of Croatians actually moved to this city to build like sheep farms and start selling wool from the hair of sheep and export it, and that's why it made this city become very wealthy. So I personally ordered the shrimp with fish risotto, and I can smell that in the broth. It's like they probably cooked the shrimp for many hours to have like this kind of like shrimp flavor.
And I feel in love in the octopus. I don't know why. In Chile, it's just super delicious octopus. Usually they're serving, so I'm so happy.
Now the reason why we're eating seafood in this city is because Punta Arenas is a coastal city, so that's why they've got an abundant amount of seafood everywhere. So it makes sense for us to eat some seafood before we leave. We are currently already on a ferry to the famous Magdalena Island, which is home to over 60,000 penguins who live in Chile. I'm so excited. Apparently you can walk super close to penguins in this tour, so it's gonna be fun.
Wow, we just arrived at the island and they're already everywhere here. They are so big. I didn't expect this because last time I've seen penguins in Australia and they was kind of like this size. They're also making like this sound so cute. It's like they're enjoying and they're so happy that we came here. They're like people.
It's now October time, which is roughly the time when the penguins are slowly starting to come back. So that's why this is not even all the penguins that we see. But from the ferry just now, we almost saw like so many white dots just spreading across the island. It feels like over like 10, 20,000 penguins at least. But in peak season, when all the penguins came back, they say it's going to be more than 60,000 penguins just on this island. So the reason why they go away during the quiet season is because in winter time here the water becomes really rough and also a lot colder as well, and all the marine life kind of goes spread out to the warmer waters. So that's why penguins' food become more scarce and they need to go out and hunt. So that's why sometimes they swim super far away to north
For example, some people even said they can swim all the way to Buenos Aires or swim all the way to even Rio de Janeiro in Brazil to warm months to catch more seafood. Because during the cold months here, apparently all the marine life like to scatter across the ocean to warmer currents. So yeah, the penguins just follow them. And now it's time for them to come back and they need to build nests for the mating season.
It's so interesting how these penguins, they're walking everywhere on this island and they don't scare people at all. They're just casually doing their normal daily routine.
They're just so fluffy and so chubby that you want to like
Cuddle them.
touch them. But the guy actually said you have to maintain 2 meters long. But sometimes you can't even maintain 2 meters long. Even you try to keep distance from them, they will walk to you. It's how social they are, it feels like.
Exactly, I want to kidnap one of them. Can I bring to our next country?
Sounds good. Which one do we choose then? So many.
Anyone, fluffier.
You can see this penguin. He is holding on to a patch of grass and he's bringing it back to his cave in order to build the nest for the mating season. So this month, they're actually just finding all this raw material. Oi, he sneezed. He's so cute. He just put down a patch of grass in his hole, and after that now he's like, wow, satisfaction. My job is done now. So for the next 2 months, they're going to spend time in these holes. You can see they're building nests for the mating season, getting ready. So they would carry some grass or like some branches, and they would bring it home and find their partner.
If you're thinking that here is so many penguins, it's actually not. It's seagulls.
They all look same color, black and white.
Really hard to see who is penguin, who is seagull.
Because apparently seagulls and penguins, they both lay the eggs on this island as well. So that's why during mating season, all kinds of bird species are almost here.
He's adorable. He's staying here and his eyes is like, you know, like this. His eyes is like he just wake up and he enjoying sun. He come out because just now from the hole we didn't see him at all, but suddenly he come out like
I think we can stay here for the whole day. Just leave me on this island already. We only get 1 hour to explore this island, which is not enough at all. They're so cute and they're everywhere.
He's like, where are you, my wife? I miss you already. Come back to me.
We have arrived at the island of Martha. Apparently this is, if just now it was the penguin colony island, this is the sea lion island. There's a huge population of the largest sea lions in the world here, called South America sea lions.
I already feel so dizzy.
The waves are strong today. It's like I could barely even balance here.
I know, me too. If I don't hold, I probably fall down already into water.
Well, but from a distance, we already see so many sea lions.
I don't see again.
It looks like you need binoculars.
Wow, never seen so many sea lions in one place. This my was dream picture to see them, how they lie down on the beach and there's like everywhere.
Apparently the male sea lions, like aka the alpha male, they can weigh up to 300 kilograms.
Wow.
And for the female, 150. And now apparently the female are getting pregnant because like one alpha male can have 10 female partners, apparently.
They're coming to us.
They're so cute. It's like they're all stacked up together like a bunch of rocks, no? You can't even tell them apart.
Captain, where are we going?
I've got no idea. We're just following the wind, I think. Wait, where do I need to go? That side? Oh, okay. More. Boy. That's me.
Good job.
Welcome to Chile and Patagonia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cairo. So we already finished the penguin tour and came back, and just now on the way we actually bought several souvenirs just because, as you guys know about our Christmas tradition, we just picked up not just one, but also broke the record. We bought 3 souvenirs for Chile, I think. And I feel like this Patagonia trip, you know, I've got mixed feelings about it. Of course, at the start, it was really rough because like every day it was raining, weather was so unpredictable, and I feel like we were very underprepared this time, which is a shame because I feel like we came the wrong season. On one side, I feel like we missed out a lot of things because of the weather, like the kayaking and marbling cave that was supposed to happen, but we didn't because of the roadblock, landslide. I'm not going to talk about it. It's going to make me sad. On the other hand, we also got to see a lot of really beautiful nature. Like I think my highlight is glacier trekking. That was highlight. Also today, penguin, and also that really nice apartment in Kauai.
And also the Pucon volcano that we hiked on top.
Yeah, we didn't hike to the top.
We didn't hike, we didn't finish, but anyway, it was so cool experience.
Yeah.
Your dream come true?
Yeah.
But Justin, anyway, he planned to come back to Patagonia in the summertime because he's not satisfied that he didn't do some hard hikes.
Yeah, I really wanted to do the W track Torres del Paine next time because it's going to be like a 4-day, 3-night hike. So I think that will be an extra memory that I want to accomplish in the future.
But anyway, this trip, I think it was really memorable. We'll remember for forever.
And in a way, because we've been non-stop road tripping for like 20-ish days, that's why in a way we are kind of exhausted as well. So I feel like it's a relief that this road trip is finished. So yeah, bittersweet feeling.
And tomorrow we're gonna go to a new country, which is Brazil.
Yeah, I'm so excited about Brazil. So we'll see you in the next one.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. We love you so much. Thank you for watching this episode and see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.